Hello there. We're back for more torture. We'll get it underway. So, I don't know if this means they went like all around, but oh, okay. So I'm guessing they just Trista just faced Guzma, and this is the casualties from such a fight. So, because otherwise the team looks, I think it's what I left it as. I don't remember, to be honest. It's been a bit. Because I think Michael did not realize he had the file, or it was, I passed it to him before we watched last. So okay, well, uh, so we've gone to Route 10. We have yet to go to the observatory. No, this is the observatory is. We did go there, yeah. So then now we go this way. So yeah, we did the observatory since I last was here, or since I was last playing, because obviously I was here and then I got dunked on by How. So obviously, yeah, we have some new Pokemons as well. Yeah, nothing's added other than the last stuff that I had, but obviously I don't know how Tristan felt and where he would have put Bell and Shaolin, but Shaolin was kind of whatever. Bell was great, so that one obvious. So we have some options here. We still have this that the Razor Claw's still on, which is good. Pure Incense, we can take that off. I don't know if anyone's noticing when there's items on the things that they are catching, but I'm gonna say no, they're not. Is the plain and simple of it. Okay, so for this team, what can we patch up? Like what kind of weaknesses are we looking at here? Because grass isn't really a weakness because it's already covered. Steel, we have one resist, but two weaknesses, so something that resists steel would probably be good, which that's Toxic X and Dog. Trying to think of other types that might present a problem. Like fire, we only have one resist, and that doesn't separate between these. They're both weak to ground, so that doesn't matter. Rock, we have multiple stuff. Psychic, it would be like a 1-on-1. So I guess a pure fire type probably is good. Which, I mean, there's a good chance I just put both on the team for that matter, but I might just do both. Because they're the ones that I've been like looking at for a while. Fuck it. Why not? They're the ones, I feel like I talk about them every time that I'm doing this. So at this point, I will be grinding. So I'm gonna put the XP share on purely because I'm gonna be grinding. We had 2 members gone that are just like not close enough in level at all. So I don't know if we've gotten. I guess I should check the ball situation first. Because I guess if I can catch something that's higher level, maybe that's more worth it. Because we haven't gone to Route 11 or 10. So, yeah, we have enough balls. So, I think what I'm going to do is go down this way, see what route this is. 11, which we don't have an encounter of yet. So, if that is the case, then let me try to catch something, and then before I make the final decision on what we have. Yeah, because this is level 29. Like, it's just easier to grind. So, I think I don't really want to bite it, to be honest. Do we have any quick balls still? I don't think we do. Let me see what you got. Yeah, you're still the bad moveset, so. I refuse to believe it. Okay, well. I was gonna say, the water gun wouldn't kill, but yeah. No. Well, that's unfortunate. So, I think this is the grass. I want to train in that grass. Since obviously we didn't get to catch something that was level 29, so I think that means that this is where I would like to train. And so far it's been some nice stuff presented to us, so I wasn't really looking at the we are not planning for doubles. There's no way. I guess, yeah, I need to look at the TMs, and then I also wanted to see just real quick what are. Okay, yeah, you're plus special attack, so it's actually not that bad. Like the water gun being the water move sucks ass, but like it hasn't learned anything else. I'm assuming it would be the only reason that we'd still have that. Let me double check the stats on you. I assume, okay, the attack and they're not different enough yet, so I can always replace this with whatever else as we go, so in any case, we will not powder. Cross chop is probably fine on this. We're not clicking roar on this. It does not do the roar. So I forgot we have horn drill. Can't learn Sacred Fire, unfortunate. Rock Blast is good coverage. Is it worth a slot though? Or Bite, I guess, because Moonguy's Beam is just better. Coil. Ooh. That's interesting. I don't know if we have any items what items we have to give to it, but Flare Blitz is a for sure no matter what situation. V-Create. Do we just double fire move? Is V-Create better than Flare Blitz? Are we worried about like? Are we worried about recoil at all? I can just give this the coverage that like everything gets. I think I like the Seed Bomb Zing Zap coverage on everything. It's kind of. I don't want to miss with Cross Chop. And then we just give it the Fire Z move. Is that the standard procedure at this point? I mean, is there any other items that would be more worth it? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. So in that case, we will just give it the Fire Z move because it's the same idea as the V create. So we just don't take the recoil, and then I guess what item are we looking for Toxic X? Is kind of the next order of business. Is like because we lost our leftovers, so that's not it. So I don't know if we have anything that's really like good on it, and I think it's we don't is the answer. So with that in mind, I guess we just give it. I don't know. There's really not much here. Like I'm legit about to just give it the. We have 2 focus bands. Fuck it. Have a focus band. I don't know. Like there isn't really much here. I don't think so. But yeah, there's not much else to say here other than my game is fucking just lagging. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn down the speed if it's just gonna be lagging like that. I don't know why it is currently, but because I mean it does every so often, but can I? Oh, my bad. Let's just turn it down a little bit to 250. But yeah, I don't intend to do anything else but this. Just we're just here to get some experience for Toxic X and is it Blaze? I didn't really look at the name on the. No, Dog. That makes more sense than Blaze. I'll be real. I don't know why I thought it was Blaze. Dog seems like a very fitting name. Oh yeah, and I think with that, that means we all have officially, what's it called? We have all now been unsuccessful at least on one encounter. Because up to this point, I was the only one that had been successful on all encounters, but at least for where we were watching. And then my, hindsight of knowing, that I hadn't been unsuccessful since where we had watched. So at least for them, it was I already knew they had been unsuccessful at least once, right? And then up to this point, I had always been, but that's not the most surprising thing in the world, right? Like this, like we always somehow we catch some of the hardest stuff to catch in the game, and then we just miss out on some other stuff. Whether it's we do dumb stuff or like monsters sometimes kill themselves. That's it is what it is. Sometimes you get rejected really hard, so. Am I a fan of that? No, I think the Clay doll could have been nicer about it, but that's their decision. What the fuck? This has not been here this whole time. Also, when does Vigirna learn any other moves? Because like we've had the same moveset forever, and it needs a fairy move. Like again, obviously it needs something better than Mirror Shot too, for that matter. But we have the Charizard Fly. Yeah. This was a easy Charizard Fly angle that I whiffed on. But it's fine, I will Tauros back. Try to get some of that time back. I wouldn't be shocked also if Ice Beam just kills from Judas into... that was a crit. Into... Mega Dansy. Like the wild Mega Dansy. But... I don't need to risk that. Like, at least we know now, like... So crit Bullet Punch from the Metagross did 50, right? It did, basically like a third is like the rough estimate, right? So I can take 3 of those. So realistically, after the second one I take, I would go heal, right? Like that's kind of the reason to point it out, because I got nothing better to talk about. And our main Pokemon might be a little overleveled because I'm grinding this way, but let's be real, it's gonna take way too long if I do it the normal way of like without EXP share. Like that's just the reality. So I think it's worth it even if we get a little overleveled, because then we can even it out later. Because like we were early on like a little overleveled, and then it has become clear that we are very much not overleveled. Or at least we were not overleveled by the time that the last time I got blown back, right? I have to be specific because I get blown back a lot. So I think that even if we are, and we literally lost 2 mons in the last major fight, right? So Kevin, I don't have a lot of questions. No, because I you know, you ask every time and the answer's still not changed. At least to that part. Haven't been in an accident. That one, yeah, depends on what part of the game I'm playing. That's for sure. But in any case, I'm not gonna be able to get them to like catch up. By the way, that was never in a realistic expectation. So I'm just literally just doing as much as I can in the 30 minutes to then pass it off to Michael to progress or decide if he wants to grind more. Which generally, you know, as it goes, we tend to be the one that will be grinding. So it's just the natural order of things. And if I do in any tough fights, then I just get blown back anyway. So this is probably for the better. That I try not to fuck up the game too much more than I already have. Also, at this point, am I getting too much experience on you, or is it like getting kind of? Yeah. I don't. I don't like Cog being the front just because the moves are not that strong on Cog. So. And also, I am at this point, I am not trying to what's it called? Over level our legendary whatever, as I have done in the past. That is not the intent this time. Will I do it at some point in this? Probably. Like that's realistically speaking, that seems very likely based off of the rate that we're losing Pokemon. So if Judas is still around later on, I will probably overlevel it at some point. But we have not gotten to that point quite yet. Is Spike Cannon better than Bite? I don't know. It's negligible. Fuck it. Just Sure, spike cannon's funny. Like it's a move I don't expect us to really click, so I don't see a reason to be worried about that. Yeah, I'm still not putting Cog in the front. It doesn't one-shot most of the things that we're running into, right? So, like, it does this, right, as I say that, but... like, not everything else. And, like, it's not like it would ever die. It's just, like, just for the time saving. I would rather use something that can actually kill things. Like, you do the roar also would kill most of these things, so... like, I think it's all of them except for Cog of the ones that are leveled up are all good uses of time here, but unfortunately I don't feel the same about Cog. The moveset just needs improvement. That is just surprising we haven't gotten, but obviously also a lot of legendaries level up movesets are dog shit. It's just that we happen to have Judas, and Judas happens to have one of the most broken level up movesets. So, like, you get Dragon Rage early, you get Ice Beam super early, and then like that's all you need. Like, you can, and then in our case we've also supplemented it with very good TMs. So. What the how are we seeing a new Mon? I've literally been in this grass for so long. There's no way I should be seeing anything new. That doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Yeah, Cog is falling behind because I'm not using. That's so funny. I'm not gonna change that. Like, again, this is about just like going quicker. So if Cog falls behind, so be it. I don't have any issue with that. Like, it's gonna be behind by like a level or two, right? That's not the biggest deal. speaking of movesets, now I think about we don't have to play rough, right, on Do the Roar. Which is unfortunate, but that's a level up moveset issue from Game Freak. Like, I assume it gets it just super late. Yet another exciting episode, am I right? Also, my game's like frozen, so I'm gonna stick around and make sure that it's still working. Okay, yeah. I will try to save state it, or I'm gonna double check that the save state it looks correct. Yeah, it does, but I will save state again just to be safe. Alright, I didn't freeze the game. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, I'm sure you enjoyed that one there, Michael and Tristan. What an exciting adventure I did for us. So thanks for watching, and go watch the next part because I didn't do anything.